Hello everyone, I'm your host, Get Good Fox, and it's time for some more 20 Minutes Till Done, the game of guns, tentacles, and waifus. Today we're going to be playing as Lilith using the Bat Gun, and I think we're on Darkness 12 or 13. So, Lilith has 4 HP, which is considered pretty average. Her special effect is that when enemies are killed, summon a spirit. The spirit chases down nearby enemies and deals 8 damage. The Bat Gun shoots bats that chase down enemies, and the bats are both bullets and summons. And I chose that because this character is very encouraged to go for a summoning build. Yeah, we're on Darkness 13, so hopefully we don't get owned. That would make me very sad face. Alrighty. So the bat gun is interesting because they actually home in on people. You can shoot them directly at enemies. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. But, in addition to that, they bounce around and they home in on people. Now, the downside is that their damage isn't outstanding, but like I said, they do have a synergy. Well, one, they're perfectly accurate, or at least I'm pretty sure they're perfectly accurate. I don't think they can ever really miss. They may not hit what you want to hit, but they're not gonna miss, right? Because that's just what they do. Now, we are on Darkness 13. So I was really hoping to get the dragon immediately, but we'll go with Ghost Friend. Sure. And the reason for that is because you want to get the dragon really early, because one, the dragon takes 8 minutes to hatch. That's the first issue. And then the second issue is that the dragon has a lot of abilities that they get stronger as the game goes on. And, yeah, that means we want to get them sooner rather than later. So as soon as the dragon appears, I'm going to choose it. And I was really hoping that our first choice was going to be dragon. But, you know, you can't always have it. It's okay, though. Okay. Let's go for, light weaponry. That gets us a second pet. Having all these pet summons is nice because it's just less work for me to do. Like, they are gonna attack. The pets attack regardless of whether I'm pushing the trigger on the button. And remember, every enemy we kill turns into a little skull ghost thing, right? And that means the summons can be killing the enemies and creating, like, little skull ghost guys, even while I'm running away. Let's go with a little bit of speed. So we do have a darkness level that is causing the enemies to be a little faster, and that's annoying. Also, I would like to get the one that increases my walking speed, because this weapon is all about, like, uptime, like, just, like, holding the trigger down, having a lot of uptime. And you see how the enemies keep getting on me, and I have to stop shooting in order to go faster, and that's really holding me back. Ooh, dude, just look at that big old blob of, like, skull summons we got there. Very awesome. No, you don't. Okay. Summon damage 40%. Oh, nope. I see it right there. Dragon Egg. Dragon Egg 100% of the time. So we got the Dragon Egg. Now what we need are the 2 dragon support. A very high investment strategy, because all of these dragon abilities, they do not pay off for a little while. They don't pay off really until the dragon hatches, and that dragon isn't hatching until about, I don't know, about 15 minutes remaining. And, but yeah, if we can survive until then, which I believe we can, we just, the main problem is we won't be earning a lot of EXP, because, like, our kill power is not gonna be there. Aged Dragon definitely want it. The dragon gets, 8 plus 8 permanent more. Every minute it gets 8 damage stronger. And so that's just gonna stack up through it. Once again, a high investment strategy, because it doesn't help me right now. This egg is just kind of like buddying around. It hasn't hatched yet. Doesn't do anything. And, but, you know, it's going to be very strong by the end of the game. That's the way it works. Let's keep going into high investment. So this is going to be another pet. This is kind of like the King Bible of the game, to use a reference from Vampire Survivors. I would say out of every one of these kinds of games I've played, this one probably, I would say it has probably the weakest King Bible equivalent. So with the boss, it's kind of hard for me to, like, focus fire the boss, because it's just not the way these work. Oh, there it is, run and gun. That's gonna help a ton. Let me get that Now I can have more uptime because now when I shoot, I'm not as slow. And although the enemies do they're getting pretty close to me. Oh, this is helping so much. This was, see, I think you'll agree just how worth it is. Like, look at the sheer quantity of gun uptime I'm getting right now. Purely due to the fact that now I don't have to, or at least not as much, I don't have to worry about stopping to shoot in order to increase my movement speed. Let's go with In Sync. This gives us more damage and more attack speed to all of my summons. And remember that her little ghosties on kill, the ghosts, they benefit from all summon effects. So they're going to be doing way more damage. That blade sharpening one, 40% more damage, that's a pretty big increase. That's a big increase in damage to our ghosts. Still haven't really been able to, like, do real... I don't know. I actually don't know. Maybe we're doing more damage than I think to the boss, but I feel like I haven't really had a lot of time to focus fire on the boss. Here we go. Summon attack speed 50% higher? Sure, why not? It's fine with me. Oh god. No, you don't. Changing directions. Looking for an escape? Yeah, if the patterns get really tight, then yeah, I will have to stop shooting. But right now, not that big of a deal. I really want to collect this big blob of EXP, so I'm just going to stop shooting and just collect the EXP right here. Okay, here's the other one we need. Dragon Bond. I'll take it. That one is not, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was the attack speed increase. That one gives my bullets, they share damage. That's the way it works. So the damage that my dragon does, I get a portion of it on my gun. Like, I think it's like 10%. 10% of the damage. But remember, every minute the dragon is getting stronger, right? So that means every minute I'm technically getting strong. Okay, the boss finally went down. It definitely took a moment to do. A second dagger coming in. And I believe we fully maxed out the dagger. So we get 35% movement speed for 1 second when an enemy is killed. I'm kind of not too crazy about that. Mainly because it could cause a little bit of a jerky movement. And when you're making really precise movements, I kind of feel like you don't really want that kind of jerky movement. Let's make sure we don't get entrapped by these guys. Run and gun. I actually don't remember the name of that specific skill we took, but I just call it run and gun because it just lets you move and shoot. But that's very, very useful against this boss because it allows me to dodge without actually having to worry about. Let's just go quick hands. So I'm not really going out of my way to not choose elements, but like I'm kind of trying to make this different. Like I will choose elements. You know, if I don't have more summon-focused, anything that's more summon-focused. But I want this to really show you the summoning playstyle. That's my main goal. I want you to see the summoning playstyle. And how it can get quite out of control. I am a little concerned based on the difficulty, mainly because I haven't played on this difficulty before, so I mean, who knows? Maybe this is a terrible idea. Who knows? Oh, just bumped. Okay, we just got the boss, which is good. That one felt a lot easier. The dragon is up, so now all of those levels that we spent that weren't helping at all, now we have the dragon. The dragon shoots in the direction that we... Okay, here we go. It stinks that we got this one so late. So this is another one. Every minute, the dragon attack speed is increased. It would have been nice. Really, the way you want dragon is you want... Dragon first three abilities: Dragon Egg, Dragon Power, Dragon Attack Speed. That's what you would like. Let's take this. Summoning damage is increased, and summoning attack speed is increased by 50%, but reload time is dropped by 50%. That's gonna make our... I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna make our weapons feel kind of bad. But it's worth it. We're gonna take that 50%, and once again, that should also affect the skulls that we're summoning. Because, like I said, this is definitely the summoning-focused character. Now we're getting, like, big damage increases now. Like, you see, we're clearing out the enemies. Hopefully, we're able to make this big comeback, right? Let's go... I really want the... We'll do this. I wanted the shield upgrade, mainly because it gives me more reload, and I do want to compensate for the bad reloading. That would be really nice. But, you know, one thing at a time right now. If you're wondering why things are getting frozen or burned, those are from my rune upgrades, like just random chances to cause like freezing, burning, you know, all kinds of crazy shenanigans. All of those little balls, you see little Pac-Man pellets, those are actually, that's actually the ghost attacking. The fireballs is the dragon. The dragon fires in a kind of a shotgun-like... Oh, what's this? Summon Mastery. Summon damage increased by 35% and attack speed by 35%, but less bullet damage. You know what? Who cares? I don't... Who needs bullet damage? I mean, like, I like bullet damage, don't get me wrong, but... I'm not doing it. Oh, yes. Oh, what? Oh, let's not, like, giant gumball right in front of me. Let me not contact that. And like I said, it kind of just doesn't matter in the sense that, like, as long I just gotta hold the trigger down because I still move pretty quickly. I mean, we'll see if our lack of damage matters against the lampreys. More reload speed? Maybe later. Let's go with bullet damage. Because I want to unlock, not because I want to increase my bullet damage, but because I want Splinter. Splinter is a pretty good effect. That's a good, like, evergreen effect. Like, I'm okay with having Splinter in every build. I think Splinter is good on all builds. So that's what I want. Look at all these crazy bats just everywhere. It's like, I don't, who cares if they don't do a lot of damage? Like, just quantity over quality, boys. Quantity over quality. Just like my content. What? I'm just gonna gun these guys down. Let's go with magnetism. A little more EXP. So, one of the darkness levels we're suffering from reduces the amount of EXP we earn, which kind of stinks. No, it doesn't kind of stink. It definitely stinks. I wish we didn't. I wish we earned more EXP. Another darkness effect we have is, ooh, okay, there's Sharpen. Did I not take Sharpen? I could have swore I had Sharpen. Well, now we have it. Doesn't... The fact that we have it now is the main thing. Sharpen is just straight up 40% more damage to summons. I mean, like, I can't really tell how good some of our effects are. More double shot? Okay, I think we will go. This is where I want... I think I will go into some fire here. Mainly because what I would like is, I just want to get some burn damage. A little bit of burn damage. I don't think is like I don't think that's a bad subcategory of what we're trying to do. Fireballs could be interesting. Fireballs might be a way to get around the fact that our gun doesn't do a lot of damage. Let's try it. It's not going to be our main source of damage, but it could give me a little bit of forward clear, which is always it's welcome. And we do have ways to get around our reloading issues. Although it does suck when we gotta reload, there's no doubt about that. Over here, every EXP we pick up gives us a chance to reload our gun. So that means that's really nice because now we can get around the bad reloading speeds. But yeah, the darkness levels, I feel like, I thought they were going to be kind of like Diablo 3. Diablo 3 has the torment system. That's kind of what I was anticipating, but they're nothing really at all like that. Let's do armed and ready. More ammo and faster reloads. Like, this should start to counteract some of the penalty. I mean, obviously, we'll never reload as quickly as someone who was good at reloading, obviously, but, you know... It's going to make it more enjoyable. And also, if I really need to... Because these still cause knockback. That's another thing. These still... Oh, there we go. There's Splinter. We wanted Splinter. Now, as you can see, our offense is getting strong enough that I am able to just kind of push through these guys. Like, our build is beginning to get more out of control. Although, we just hit 10 minutes, so we're going to be dealing with the lampreys. I think that's what they're called. I think I looked up on the wiki. I'm pretty sure they're called lampreys. Let's go for excitement, more pickup range, and fire rate when we gain EXP. There's just so many of them. Oh man, it's wild. And I mean, the faster we fire, the more fireballs we get. The dragon is already noticeably attacking quicker. eventually the dragon is going to become like a machine gun. It's just going to be like... It's just going to be like a constant flamethrower. And what's nice about it is if I need to go at maximum speed, the dragon will continue, like right now, I'll stop attacking. I can just use the dragon. The dragon attacks in the direction I'm looking. So as you can see, I can just use the dragon. Absolutely. Now there's no reason to not also shoot, but I think you'll agree that I can use the dragon. And like I said, eventually the dragon will have such a wild attack speed that it's going to be fine. Also, I believe the Dragon Breath has a lot of I don't know about a lot, but I'm pretty sure it has some penetration, meaning the dragon should be able to punch through hordes of enemies. But the main thing is it's eventually just going to get so wild and out of control. It's going to be like super fast. I do want to get in, I want to max my shield out. That's my next. You know, I don't want to, you know, like this is like upper darkness level, so want to make sure that we're not like, you know, like let me not get too a little bit of overconfidence. I can live with that, but too much overconfidence, I may literally not live with that. So let's, you know, let's not get too out of control. Another thing that's nice is that the dragon, I can attack the boss while evading, because remember the dragon attacks independent of me. Now, yeah, sure, it does shoot in the direction I'm looking, but that's perfect. That just means I can aim it. And that's what I can do. I kind of just strafe around this guy. Crazy effects are just going off all over the place. I could use this, even if the gun itself doesn't do a lot of damage, what I can do is just use it to push enemies away from me. Our reload speed is still not, you know, it's not super fun. Not crazy about it, but, you know, what can you do? Complain about it. That's always my solution. I think we go for more suck range. I don't think I want penetration. I like the bouncing. Bouncing is good. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go any farther into the bullet tree. Do watch and learn. More suck. The suckiest build I can build. Oh, there's the boss again. Oh, looks like they're trying to lock me in here. Let me pick up the chest. The summon damage by 20%. More, 20% more summon damage. Lilith summons an additional spirit when enemies are killed, so now we get 2 skulls for the price of 1. That's the kind of deal I like to see. I wish I could see how much damage the skulls were doing, but alas, there are so many effects going on. That is easier said than done. That's all I've got to say. Yeah, the Bat Gun, though, like, I would not, I mean, when it said the Bat Gun, I was like, I don't know, is this like Batman's gun or something like that? But I was just like, I have no idea what to expect from this weapon. And it definitely wasn't this. When I first used it, it wasn't this. I was just like, what a weird weapon. It's fun, though. It's also different. It's definitely a different play style. Like, all of this bouncing going on just means that we just get to reflect all over the place. In fact, I kind of want to stay in the middle right now. I'm completely okay with that. Kill clip. That's going to help a lot. Kill clip is... I get 5% faster reloads for every enemy killed. So that means, because I have ways to extend my magazine... The kill clip should mean that I'm able to stack up a lot of kills and rapidly reload. Should. Emphasis on should. I don't know if that's actually going to work that way, but that's the theory of choosing the kill clip. We're still able to vaporize these guys. You know, as you can see, anywhere that I focus my fire on, we were able to kind of like push them back and disintegrate them, which is always good. Oh, here we go. Divine Blessing. Thank you. Oh, Divine Blessing is going to give us a little more movement speed, and 25% more movement speed and 25% more reload speed. Reloading is, you know, still a little uncomfortable. Not a little bit, a lot uncomfortable from when we took the Book of Summoning. But, you know, like, that's what you gotta do. Like, we gotta sacrifice everything at the altar of more pet damage. I believe that we have two separate darkness levels that are causing... increases to enemy health. I think that's another reason why these guys are on the tanky side. Reload rates, more bullet damage. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll just max out the reload tree. Don't even think about sneaking up behind me. I'm guessing that these skulls, I mean, I don't know if the skulls are really making a difference. I feel like they are, though. I mean, we're getting so many bonus attacks. That's one of the main things, is that with the amount of bonus attacks we get... I don't even know where the swords are. Remember we bought those beam swords? The energy swords? I don't even know where those are anymore. Where even are those energy swords? So, like, the new bosses here, what I need to do is kind of, like, make a little bit of space. Let me focus on, clearing these enemies, actually, so I can move a little better. Okay, so now I'm going to be able to use the fireballs to my advantage. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do Electro Mage. And it's not because I really want electric damage, but what I really want is the ability to... I want Energize. Energize is a lightning tree ability that is going to let me reload my ammo by shooting. And that's going to mean I don't have to reload as much. And the less I gotta reload, the better. Boss is having trouble cornering me, even with his crazy battlefield effect going on, which is definitely the point. Oh, looks like I touched the thing. And the other boss is here. That's fine. We're just gonna cut a path through these guys. These guys are way more fragile, so what that should mean is that we can get like a Skull Frenzy. Skull Frenzy because there's just so many enemies to take out. And hopefully that will just absolutely own those guys. Emphasis on hopefully. There we go. One of the bosses is down. Let's see what we get here. We get bullet damage, don't care about that. Bounciness, that could be interesting. Let's do it. Bounciness. Very bouncy bullets. Just gonna shoot in all the directions now. Bullets do 25% less damage, but they're very bouncy. Rapid fire? Sure. Shoot even faster. You won't even be able to move. Like, you'll just be burning or frozen or the lightning will start doing things. Oh my god, the bats are everywhere because now they don't despawn as quickly. Because they bounce twice now each. I think that was definitely a good choice. Oh, it's crazy. It's like a massive swarm. There's like more bats than there are enemies. Okay, that is awesome. Fire rate, bullet speed, and one more ammo. Sure. That sounds fun to me. And we're getting 2 skulls per enemy now. Once we take out this guy, we'll be able to see what our final chest upgrade is. Also, the, oh, here we go. Faster shield recovery. That's good. Let me stop shooting for a moment. Like, look how fast the dragon is shooting now. Look at the triple fireballs. The dragon, like, let me just clear some enemies with just the dragon. Look at the dragon go. Look at I'm not even shooting and there's still bats. There are still bats despite the fact that I'm not even shooting. Here we go, final upgrade. Summon damage plus 35%, summon attack speed 35%. That's what the doctor ordered. Oh man, they're everywhere. I'll take gun mastery. We got a heal there for hitting level 35. That means we're doing actually pretty good, though. And what I mean by that is... before we hit the darkness level that was causing me to lose EXP, I was getting about to level 40. And with the EXP loss, 35 has been kind of like the new normal. Let me go with Into the Wind. Into the Wind gives me more damage and attack speed as long as I don't get hit by enemies. So, you know, it encourages you to be evasive, which is why it's part of the speed tree, which is perfectly fine with me. Because I don't know if it counts getting the shield damaged. I think it might need to be health damage. I'm not entirely sure there. I don't want any of these, to be honest. Magic lens, actually. Lens is technically a, the lens is technically a pet, so I don't know, maybe I can... What the lens does is it creates this orbiting lens around me, and if I shoot through the lens, then I get bonuses. That's how the lens works, and, I mean, right now the lens is really good because I'm totally surrounded by enemies. I feel like lens is a really bad early pick, mainly because if the lens orbits around you, well, I mean, there might not be enemies all around you, or maybe you need to clear in a specific direction, whereas I find the lens to be a lot more valuable deep into the game. Basically, when you get to the point where the enemies are literally just in every direction, and so it doesn't really matter what direction the lens is going in, there is just always some jerk there to shoot. Now, right now, I'm going to get out of the lens so I can absorb some EXP. Oh, this is what I wanted. I wanted Energize. Energize means anytime lightning strikes, there is a 20% chance I reload 3 bullets instantly, and since I shoot so quickly, I get a lot of lightning. In fact, I'm pretty sure anytime you see my energy shield show electricity on it, I believe that is me getting a energized perk, where I'm getting an extra +3 instantly reloaded, which means we don't even need to reload very much, and that, once again, is going to sidestep the problem of not having enough, or having a bad reload speed. Yeah, look at this. We almost made it back up the... Oh, there they all go. Oh, God, look at it. There's, like, skulls everywhere. That was crazy. One thing that kind of stinks is there is no benefit from playing on a higher darkness level in terms of progression. This doesn't change. You know, this is the amount of enemies we killed. Doesn't really... I mean, I guess a little bit of darkness could increase the amount of enemies. But at level 37, we could have gotten higher level if not for the darkness penalties, so we don't earn as much money. Now, you're going to max everything out eventually either way, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Let's see what the next darkness level is, though. So darkness 14 is bosses have even more HP, and who knows what the 15th darkness level is going to be. We got one last character. It's going to be Abby, and I'm going to save the grenade launcher for her. I don't know if I'm going to play at I might play a darkness 0 for the grenade launcher. Grenade launcher, there's a reason why it doesn't have a single victory. It has a tendency to blow you up. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future 20 minutes till dawn gameplay, as well as other rogue games, because Fox loves rogue games. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.